All right, so we're back to look at the rest of our pools here for our 7 players that were not the feature drafter in our Edge of Eternities Megadraft number 2 here on a very busy Saturday. We'll start next to Clyde with Simon K. So first time leaguer, first time top eighter. It looks like he's got himself a Rakdos deck here. Usually, what we like to do is we like to look at the
Tasty.
rares first to see where the power lies, and we do see some pretty powerfuls. I mean, Cecil was okay. Uh, Zoo Ifit, quite nice. Elegy Acolyte, extremely premium. Slick Shot Show Off in the right deck can be nice. We'll see if he wants to splash this Grimgrin. This is a card I would say usually merits, like the power level is high enough. It's just whether you have
Yeah.
sack fodder. But if you're playing Rakdos, that's a deck that often might have sack fodder. Looking at spells here,
It's a
nothing too
tank.
crazy. The Train Heist had can be okay. It's not a great card, but it does have its moments. So
It
let's
can
go
be a
to the
finisher.
rares
And
here.
look, his rare land there is going to help him splash the blue, I suppose.
Oh yeah, he did have a what is it, a fumeral? Oh, he has two. He has two blue
Mm.
red lands and evolving wilds,
And an evolving
and he has
wild,
an
yeah.
on
So I mean,
color and he has an on color dual land, which helps with the splash as well.
that
More
is
sources of
disciplined
instant
drafting
damage.
right there. That's a sign of
So
a very disciplined drafter.
that's what we like to see. All right, so looking at sort of the creatures here, going down the road, we got some sack fodder here with the prospectors. Heck dies. All right, pretty nice little setup for a black red deck. Does he have some sack though? That's the question, because like with all the heck dies and beam saws, looks like
Mm.
he's well set up to sacrifice. Let's see what he can do. The red creatures are
It doesn't look like
okay.
he's
There's a couple good
correctly.
ones. The Hearth Elemental was really, really good. Uh, he also has a steal effect here. Two steal effects.
Oh, does he? Oh, yeah.
It just doesn't have
Now
the
we're talking.
sack from what I could see. It doesn't have too much of it. So he's got
Yeah,
cut in.
yeah.
Looking at the removal, bombard, plasma bolts, Sephiroth vanquish. Okay, he's got a few removals here. Candy grapple. I mean, if you steal an artifact creature, you can sack it, but unfortunate accident is very
Yeah.
good. Yeah, so has a lot of sack fodder, but aside from the Grimgrin, doesn't have too many ways just to sack. I guess the Comet Crawler works. There's a couple ones. I wouldn't say there's a critical mass, but there's a few. Lionheart is a good card.
Let me
Yeah,
ask you a question here, Richard. Are you seeing the power here in this deck?
I
I'm not
mean,
seeing the power.
I mean, I'm looking over on this side, and I see some pretty nice power, good uncommons, some solid removal, decent curve, nice 2 drops. Like this is a deck that has potential. It's not like power level through the roof, but these rares can carry sometimes. That's
I think to make it with these players and this set of packs, you need to have something exceptional. And then I guess that was like a middle of the road
right.
set of cards.
Right. So we got looks like Ryan M here, who's I believe a 5-time top eighter. He's been here a few times. He's got I believe this is a Yawgmoth Thran Physician. Yeah. So the
That's
Yawgmoth
not a
Thran
bad card.
Physician, uh, also
That's a
known as
tasty
the
one.
Emperor Hell Tyrant. He's got a Rona. Golbez was not really a real card, but
No.
was very good. Emery, I mean, the ceiling on Emery is pretty high. The floor is pretty low. So we'll see if you can do something with that. Transcendent Message. I don't know if he plays that.
It's
Let's
expensive
look at
and
what
hard
else
to
is going on
cast.
here. All right, so for creatures, okay, so he's
I
got
guess you want
gold
to wait till
cards
late
here.
game to
So
do
we
it
got
anyway,
gold cards. We
right?
got Obira. I mean, if you, I mean, 2/2 flash flying is just good. I mean, you don't really need fairies.
Yeah.
This is just good. Ultimecia is very good too. Uh,
Yeah. Nice
these blue
influence.
creatures, most of these blue creatures are below filler. I mean, there's a few good ones. Brigand is good. He's got some artifacts. I mean, Steel Swarm is an artifact. Scorpion's an artifact. Mech and Shieldmate's an artifact for the that. We got a fairy here. Here's a fairy.
Yeah.
All right. Hollow
The
Marauder
very
really
tribal
good.
dimension of the deck.
Circuit Feeder really good. Yeah, these are like nice value high drops. Like these are high drops that are 2-for-1s. Hyphen
Yeah.
Negotiator was a good one. The Drain. Sweet Tooth Witch was good. Yeah. Got another fairy over here.
Like
Yeah,
I can
so
see this being a deck that does not run out of gas, right? It looks like it
yeah.
has a bit more in the tank than the other deck.
Yeah. So
Can
solid
can
solid
hang in there.
creatures. Look at the
Big game.
interaction non-creature. Ooh, into the Fate Court, my beloved. Meeting of Minds, that's good card draw. Eject. So some nice card draw here. Relics too, that's always good. Jailbreak Scheme I like. Sleep Magic is good. Embrace Oblivion,
Got a
Depressurize,
murder there, I
Desert
see.
Stews. Of note, these are just going to be -2, -2. Um, Feed the
Sure, still
Cauldron,
good.
Murder.
Still
I
good.
mean, he's got some removal. He's got some card
And
draw.
my failed conversion, he picked it up.
He sure did.
Always feels good.
Some artifacts here. I don't know how many of these are going to make the cut. Depends how deep he wants to go on Emery, but Emery plus Cryogen Relic could be some good magic, as I like to say. So he's got a
Yeah,
blue
I'm
black with like
sold.
a little bit of an artifact sub theme, but also just some pretty nice cards up and down the curve. So uh, we'll see how he does. Up next to Jack H. Rakic. Let's see. Kind
He
of
was
deck he
favored
ended up
going
with.
into this, right? Wasn't he the sort of stand-up performer in his pod?
I believe well, I mean, I know he got to 22 wins, 20, I think. So he was one of the top guys here. He's got a lot
Hmm.
of gold cards here. Let's see how many he's going to end up playing.
Oh my god.
Sunborn is good. Any Flash is nice. Zergo and Ojutai. If I know Jack, he's gonna, if he can, get most of these cards in the same deck. If he can, he won't go out of bounds. But if he can play all, both of these three color rares that share two
Yeah.
colors, he will.
But given that's where we're going, I think we're justified in sort of fast forwarding and checking the mana base,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
How
well,
it
let's
does the
see.
mana.
All right, he's
Oh my
got
god. Okay, he's
command
done
bridge. He's got
well.
a pylons. He's got a white blue, a blue red, a blue red. We'll
Okay, all
see what
right.
other fixing he has in green as we
I'm
go
in.
along here. Uh,
I'm in.
is that a yeah? Okay, so I don't. I mean, Honest Redstein would make it like a five-color deck if he's playing that and the Zergonojatai. We'll just have to see. As far as his green creatures here, he's got some big stuff with Diamond Weapon, Grove Strider, Cactarantula are all pretty big. Yeah, some
I
large
mean, what we
creatures.
see here with Jack's deck is basically it's a proof of concept, right? If he can pull this off, then going greedy 5 color, just take the best card in every pack strategy in Megadraft is sort of is justified. It's
I mean,
vindicated
this is
if Jack
literally
can get
just a
the
green
conversion.
deck. I wouldn't even call any of these colors necessarily a second color. I guess white because he has the Sunborn and like
Maybe.
Sunstar Expansionist, Sack Fair. Like I guess the second color ostensibly is white, but uh, he's got a couple removals here in white. But it's really a
So it's
green deck.
capital G, small W, and then like just multicolor splashes.
Yeah, he's got Return from Wilds as a fixer here. I mean, Sledge Class Sea Chip is a fixer. It just lets you cast stuff
I guess.
without having the mana for them.
Yeah, that's true.
Technically, it's a fixer.
Right.
It's yeah, okay. So he's got the Scarecrow Guide for fixing as well. Dauntless Scrapbot makes a land. All right, so he's got his power straight here to try and do it. We'll see if it comes together.
And then in the main deck, he's got the Kami there as well to help fix, and the Outcaster Greenblade to
Yeah,
go get a desert. So he's put half a mind to fixing for these big
yeah.
bombs.
Naturalist also is a little bit of a fixer.
Grabs it.
Up next, we have Jordan, our
Yeah.
19-time top eighter, who we will see in the
Good
feature
lord.
match in round one. So we will be seeing him play Clyde, and he's coming with a Rakdos deck this time, and
Okay. Now this might explain why the other Rakdos deck struck me as a little bit underwhelming because we have Jordan, in the same colors,
so he's got
grabbing what I assume are going to be
he's
pretty good
got some
cards.
Boros cards here. Um, I think
Yeah, so it
generally
could be Mardu.
Joshua is like good enough to splash lightning. A lot of the lightning strength is predicated on getting it out on curve, but can be worth the splash too. Rust Harvester and Vadmir, okay. No rares in the non-creature slot, so we'll
Oof.
just see what else is going on here with his black and red cards. I see gold creatures. I see Garland. I see Jury, which is a sack payoff. I see Stormclaw Rager, which is a sack enabler. So looks like he's might have beginnings of a sack deck here. Gloomfang got some good creatures here in the top end. He also has these nice black creatures that we saw in the other deck. Virus Beetle as well.
deck
Uh,
lists are starting to come in, including Jordan's. So if you want to see if
well, I'm
you
good.
want to make a prediction, I can tell you if it's true or not.
I'm good just looking at what's going on here now. Yeah, he's got some solid red creatures up and down the curve. Like nothing like absolutely insane, but really just solid creatures up and down. Let's see for the spells here. He's got Ride Down and Form a Posse. I don't know how much he's going to go into white here. I don't see too much fixing for it. And the cards are, a couple of them are powerful, but not through the roof.
Mm.
Got some really powerful spells here in black. Merciless Repurposing, Dirgecraft is good. The side quest is good. Your favorite failed conversion, Grab Kill, Dubious
Okay.
Delicacy,
So how many failed conversions are we going to see on camera during the feature
zero
matches
to
in
one.
May?
I don't know. Shoot the Sheriff is good.
I don't know.
Depressurize, okay. Call the Mountain Chocobo, great card. He does have some steel effects too, and he might have enough sack to make that work actually, because we saw Simon who had uh, some fodder and some steel effects, but didn't have the sack, and here he has what three different active treason effects here.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, he got the Invasion of Mercadia. Stone Splitter Bolt is good, even if you don't bargain, it's still very good. Explosive Derailment, pretty nice. Yeah, so he has Stormclaw Rager to sack stuff. Not too much other, but okay, so we'll see. There might have been a bit of competition for the Steel and Sack deck, and maybe each of them got like a half of what they needed. But we'll see. I'm sure
Right.
Jordan is going to put something together good here. He's got a lot of nice cards here, good removal, and some nice power cards. So we'll see that in round one.
I'm thinking about that scene in Titanic, Richard. You know what I'm talking about, where it's there's only room for one on the board,
Yeah,
right?
we'll see.
He has to drown.
All right, so
I
got
wonder who's gonna be the Rose, who's gonna be the Jack in this situation
up
when they're
next we
sharing
got Sack
Rakdos.
M, who's another new face to us here in AGL and made top eight, and he's got some powerful stuff going on over here. Uh, it says Simic here. I guess those are his top colors, but he's got all sorts of rares here of various colors between Kefka, Clive, Thrill
Ooh,
Seeker.
Kefka.
I have to
Oh,
imagine
man.
some number of these are going to make his deck, even if it says he's like loaded up on Simic stuff. What is this? Carpet of Flowers. He's got an Iron Crag for ramp. So it says Simic are his most dominant colors. So yes, he does have a lot of green creatures here. Big Growth Striders,
Civic
Gingerbread Hunter
splashing
is great.
Kefka sounds like a weird flex. I don't know.
Beanstalk Worm is good. Very nice set of green creatures here. Yeah, pretty good. He's got some fixing here between Pollinator, Wayfarer, and some others. Yeah, it says the second color is blue. I mean, he has a Codecracker Hound and a Psionicist, but he's got some gold
Yeah,
uncommons
just
as
some two
well
for
here.
ones.
Looking at them, Shantoto is good. The Troyan wasn't great in its format, but might be good here. Greta's good. X Death is good. This might be more of a Sultai plus, Sultai plus deck. Not
Yeah.
Invasion of Lorwyn is good. I mean, I have to imagine some number of these gold black cards are getting in between like Greta, X Death, the Likeness Looter, the Invasion of Lorwyn. Like some number of these are probably making his deck. His fixing is not incredible. He has a Scoutlander. That's not bad. Yeah, okay. I mean, also this is like leaning towards multicolor here. Some okay blue spells here.
Mhm.
Repulse, Scanship, Tutorial, all pretty nice. Okay, so he's got some power. He's got some gold cards. He has some decisions to make, I think, in deck building. This would be a hard one to build because there's a deciding how far you want to go on the splash with not like not endless fixing. Other people were taking lands at a higher rate than him,
Yeah.
particularly Jack, I think. All right, so up next we got Jonathan P, who's second league, second mega draft, which is the two biggest leagues ever, and he's just
Yeah.
top 16s both of them.
It's a good sign as to ability. Just so you know, Richard, the players in the feature match are ready to go, so you might wanna hit the, accelerator on
Yeah,
the last
just
few
ask him
minutes.
to hold off for a couple minutes. We're on the last two here, and then we can jump right in. So looking at his deck, he's got some okay rares here. Okay, these aren't real cards. Space Time Anomaly, I don't think is happening. So I think most of his deck is going to be in the commons and uncommons here. And yeah, he's got some flyers here. Some white creatures. Looking at the black creatures. Yeah, decent curve here. We did just see a black-white deck win the first Mega Draft of the day, so he's got the Invasion of New Capenna. Final days, some removal here. Yeah, it looks like
Your graph kill.
yeah, a good amount of removal, actually. Quite a lot of removal. So he's going to be
Yeah.
removing things, keeping up his take up the shields, just playing flyers and some other stuff, and just trying to leverage his removal because he doesn't really have like the big power rares to really, hit his opponent over the head with. And we'll close off here
Be
with
interesting to see an Orzhov versus Orzhov finals, right?
possibly,
When the winners of the two pods face each other. I mean, that'd
yeah.
be very interesting.
And we'll just quickly go through Dominic, who's another first-time leaguer. It looks like he ended up with a Selesnya deck. So we got not too much overlap in the archetypes. We got two black-red drafters. We got a couple of
Yeah.
green multicolor, and then everybody else sort of was able to carve their own lane, kind of. A bunch of dud rares here for Dominic. Three Blind Mice was okay, but Wily Duke, very specific type of card. You absolutely have to have
Yeah.
like vehicles or mounts to make this work. So
But
not
luckily, this format, this Megadraft format, is rife with occasions to tap,
yeah, not
right?
too much going on in the rare slot for him. He's got a Shana as far as a gold card. He's got big. He's got big stuff. He's got some big
Gold.
boys here.
Yeah.
Sea Trip Agrarian
Yeah.
Premium Beaver was very good. This Werefox was also quite good. The Kamis can help get him to the top end. He's got the Wayfarer, so he's actually can actually get to these
Yeah.
top end pretty reliably. And White, he just has
You know
creatures
what?
that
This is
are
not a bad way to win a Megadraft either, right?
yeah.
Just efficient beaters.
He's just looking to attack. Like he's just
Just
going to play like Tarkir Dune
yep.
Shapers, Dockworker Drones, Galactic Wayfarers, just beat people down. Maybe he's got some combat tricks here. And he's got a couple white aura sites. That's always good.
Removals for opponents.
Sunder the Gateway is good. Angelic Intervention is nice. Yeah, he's got some Bio since birth. Yeah, so he's got the protection spells here. This is kind of what Green White needs to do to be successful, right? He's got the Invasion of Moag
Yeah.
here that can, and he's got the Kill Ship. He probably might play one or both of them. He does have, I think, enough ramp
Yeah.
to justify if he wants to. Yeah, like the Selesnya decks need to
Little,
like
little
get on board, have bigger creatures, leverage the removal spells, and just hope that the lack of card advantage won't hurt them. That they just be ahead enough that being down cards won't hurt them too much. Yeah, so we're going to see this all play out. The players seem to be ready to go, so we'll be back very, very soon for our first round.